So, who inspired you the most growing up?
Wow, that's a great question. The person who inspired me the most, I would definitely have to say my grandmother, Becky. I always admired how she got up every morning to go hustle, but she still was able to manage being there for us when it came to certain school events and making sure she had dinner ready, and also being a member of her church. But I just always remember looking at her thinking like, wow, I want to be like her when I grow up.
What is one of your biggest challenges as a business?
One of my biggest challenges, I would definitely have to say, is time management. That's one thing that we're not really taught in school, is how to manage time. And as a businesswoman, my schedule is not made for me 2 weeks in advance as if it was if I was working a regular job. So I have to really plan out my schedule, and most importantly, sticking to that schedule probably would be the hardest, I would say.
Well, how do you balance work and being a single mom?
Whew, well, that's a loaded question. The answer is definitely not easy, but one of my ways is being able to communicate effectively with my support system, and being able to have a calendar and schedule out different events that's going on has been very important. But I have an amazing support system that's there whenever I need them to help me, because it does truly take a village to raise a family. So I have a great support system, and just really communicating with them and let them know what my schedule is.
Well, what made you fire your boss and hire yourself?
Well, that's a funny question. But really, one of the biggest deciding factors was one day I was working, and I was really wanting to get off work for one of my good friends' graduation, and they told me that I had to work. There was nobody else to work my shift, and if I didn't come in, then I would be fired. And I decided right then and there that nobody would control my time. Just being able to control my time and control how much money I make was one of the biggest deciding factors for me for going into business for myself.
What advice can you give young girls like me who look up to you?
Wow, you look up to me? No, but honestly, my advice that I would give to you and other young girls is to always seek God first, because I believe when you seek God first, everything else will be added to you. And that it's going to be things that are going to be really hard, but you cannot give up. That anything that's going to be worth anything is going to take hard work to do it. And you can't get frustrated in the process. One of my favorite Bible verses that I have to remind myself is from Galatians, the 6th chapter and the 9th verse. And that verse reads, "Let us not grow weary in doing good, because in due time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." But the most important part of that verse is do not give up. I don't care how big your dreams are. If you believe that you can do it, you can. Get out of your head.